Bippity-bee-boo. It's that time. No, I'm serious. It's that time.
Yeah.
No, it's that time.
Good morning, everyone.
Did you not get the hint?
Yeah, I got the hint.
No, you didn't get the hint.
I was waiting to see it come up on the computer screen.
No, that's not how it works. Oh, gosh.
I know, a little bit of a delay, right?
Oh, no. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Linda's Electric Quilters.
Woo-hoo-hoo. We decided we were going to be in the festive spirit this morning. We only have 2 more lives before we take a break for Christmas, and we're like, you know what? We're gonna be festive.
Yes.
Right? 2 more lives, something like 2 more good mornings. Well, one
more
now
good
after this
morning
one.
now after this one, yeah.
Yeah.
So technically 2. You're not wrong. After hours and good
Yeah.
morning. So technically 2.
So we said we're just going to be festive and have fun with you guys, and at the same time show you some great stocking stuffer ideas, right? But before we get started on all of that, I think you should talk about what you did last night. How many of you guys got to see what Corey did last night? He did a great job using Linda Taylor's really fancy feather books, and just kind of giving you an idea of how you can take just pictures of different things and how to maneuver that, right? How to start the direction of the picture and do it. Because not all sketchbooks will have like numbers and arrows, and so they still give you great ideas. He shows you how to kind of start in a sketchbook and do those ideas, right?
I definitely did.
Yeah, so why don't you show them a little bit about what you did last night?
You just told them
Well,
everything
no,
I just did.
But you got the book right here.
Oh, my Atlanta. All right. So I took a look at the really fancy I guess we can move all this excess out of the way. There we go. I took a look at the Really Fancy Feathers book last night. In this book, as we talked about, there were about 20 different really fancy feathers that were in there.
Yep.
And I just want to give you a quick preview again. If you didn't watch last night, definitely swing over. But we looked at page number 10, that one. And we took all these different elements, and I just wanted to walk you through step by step because all of Linda's books primarily are images of things that she's done to give you inspiration. And I wanted to walk you through actually how she accomplishes them so you can be able to do them as well, as opposed to just looking at it and saying, oh, where do I even start?
And I think it's important to notice that it's not saying that you have to do the feather exactly like this.
Oh, yeah,
it's
no
giving you the technique. So if you wanted to do a feather and just add those in there or just add that, it's just to kind of give you a technique and ideas and designs. And I think that's what Corey was giving you last night. Right.
I started working through the book and I was like, or through the actual design, I was like, oh, let's actually do it the exact way she did it. And then I was like, okay, I'm bored. Not that what she did is boring. It's just I was like, I want to switch it up. I want to do other things. That's the beauty of freehand. You can do whatever you want, however you want to do it, as long as you're kind of working through those basic techniques on how they need to be done, the right order of doing the stem first and then actually putting on the big feathers to fill in, or if you want to do spiky ones like the one on page 12, then you can do that. We can't go through the whole thing.
I didn't. I skipped a few pages. Just so I want, sometimes they want to see exactly that there's different things in the book that they're going to get.
Yes.
So you have anyway, so this book is available. We can go back over to the front of us.
So yeah, the book is available to purchase either as a hard copy or we have PDF download as well.
Yep.
Some people like a PDF. They can just look at it on their iPad or tablet.
Get it automatically.
And you get it automatically. You don't have to wait for shipping. So there is the Really Fancy Feathers book that you could add to someone else's stocking or your own.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there is...
Before we keep going, hey everyone, Rita, Jackie, Mike, Donna, thanks for joining us this morning.
And then we have the But Wait More Really Fancy Feathers. This one is a little bit more intense.
Yep.
I think this one's 28 pages of stuff. And they just go even more in depth into more cool designs. And we'll look at that probably next year on the different things.
Let's show a few pages. Go back overhead.
Oh, okay.
So let's get into, let's see, just gives you an idea of other different things that you can do. Inside any type of feather, whether you want to add it to the feather you're doing. Let's go into a few more pages. I just think it has really good ideas for you. Again, not that you have to do an intense feather like this. It's that you could add one of these, what do you call it, techniques to your feathers.
Exactly.
Or to anything, actually.
Yeah.
So... Give you an idea of those 2 books. So
any part that you're working on or anything like that.
So both of those books are online, like he was saying, available for purchase or for download. Okay. What was some other stuff that we showed in there? Our little fancy stuffing stuff.
So last night, I talked about it briefly. We actually used it. The Ultimate Marking Pen. Pencil.
It's full of pounce powder, like really compressed pounce powder.
Yeah. So we use this to draw on. You saw how easily, it's just like butter. It just kind of falls on really nice and smooth. And then it irons off right away. So have a hot iron and just, it's gone. Like it was never there.
I know, because when you're drawing it, you think, oh, how am I going to get that off? It is so easy. We even did a video on this and showed you how easy it was to iron it off.
Yes.
And then we actually include a...
Comes with a little sharpener.
Special sharpener for you,
Little
the
baby
right
sharpener.
size.
And then the casing for the pencil is all in one. So that's an awesome stocking stuffer for either yourself or for somebody else.
Exactly. That's another fun one.
Let's see. Another good one is batting scissors.
Everybody has to have a pair of batting scissors.
You got to have a pair of batting scissors all the time. There's so many different uses for the batting scissors, not only just to cut batting. I mean, you can cut a few other things with them, fabric or different things like that.
Well, they're super nice. They're super, a really, really good price right now.
There we go.
Just for you for the holidays. But it has, I like the blunt end. And you know, when I've been cutting minky lately, after we, you know, trimming up, squaring it, and that blunt end is really nice so it doesn't catch the bottom piece of the minky as I'm trying to trim up the front piece.
True. So, really, really nice and sharp. Good size pair of scissors. Good place to put your hands in right here. And just cut right away.
So we get the question a lot. They are right-handed scissors. They're not left-handed scissors.
Oh, very good.
Yep.
Yes. So those are nice and fun. Everyone loves a good pair of batting scissors. If you don't have one, you need a pair of batting scissors.
We're showing you all this so you can tell your friends or your spouses or your kids or anybody, say, hint, hint, there's a few things that I'd like to have. Go watch this video.
And if there's things that, you know, you want them to just think about in general, we also have gift cards.
Gift cards, yes we do. Gift cards,
that's a big thing around the holidays. We have gift cards going out like crazy. Let's see. What else? Your turn. You pick something.
So we do have this Superior thread holder. So it's basically if you have a domestic machine and you want to use those king spools, because number one, it's more cost effective to buy the bigger spool. And you can get sometimes more options and different things in the big spools. You can adapt this to any sewing machine and it will hold those big spools for you. And we have that as a really good price online right now too.
Yeah, it just sits right off to the side and you can use all the spools that you need without having to buy the one from the manufacturer to fit your machine.
Exactly. So you can use the regular spools or you can use the king cone spools.
Yeah.
It works with both of them.
And the cool thing about this is because it sits off to the side, you can bounce it around to all your machines. You're not locked into just having, if you have a couple of different machines, you don't have to buy one for each machine.
Gotcha.
You just have one of these and move it around as you go.
That's a good point. Never thought about that.
Exactly. You gotta think about the big picture.
Well, I'm looking at it, I'm like, bounce it around. But then, I guess you're right, because it does sit.
Yeah, it just sits off to the side. It has like a little weighted base and it sits off to the side.
Oh, show this one back. I never even paid attention to that.
Gosh.
Well, it shows you like how you can put the cone on or how it has the adapter for the spool so you can use it for both.
It all comes together. It has a nice little diagram for you. We all love a diagram.
Yes, I always need rules.
Everybody needs a
map it out for me.
Rules? Really? You need rules?
Not rules, but directions.
Oh, bless her. Okay.
Another fun thing that people like to ask us about during the holidays is what's something that's really cost effective to give to my friends that, I need it under $5. I got lots of friends. So the Stitcher's Friend is super, super good for that. $3.99. You can get a bunch of them and have them for your friends. They'll love them.
People have already started that, so you hop in and grab a few for your friends, or yourself. You can have a bunch for yourself. It's 10 tools in one. We've looked at it a bunch of different times on After Hours, so you can go watch a video on it. It's very detailed on what it can.
Nobody can understand.
I know. I was looking at the 10 tools in one.
I can't read that from that far away.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they can't read it from up there either.
There. Now we can read. It's barely there. Look at that. I can even hold it. Ha-ha! Look, we can read that together.
So now flip it over and let them actually see it.
Oh my gosh. You're so needy. So 10 tools in one on our nice little Stitcher's Friend. Love, love, love having one of these. Is that better?
That's better.
Man, okay.
That's better.
But yeah, these are fun to do.
Awesome. Let's see. Let's show. Okay, one of the bigger items. Like if you're thinking you want something like red snappers.
Oh.
That's a bigger item.
Yes.
Good morning, everybody, again, that's watching.
This is a good gift for either yourself or for somebody else again. You'll probably be getting this one for yourself. But these are red snappers. If you've never used red snappers before, they're really, really cool. They're in a new design. Why are you looking at me
No,
like that?
I am going.
Oh, okay.
I'm letting you do your spiel.
Okay. They are packaged in a new design. They're a little bit shorter. They're easier for putting together, for using, and for storing.
Yeah. And for shipping.
And for shipping.
Makes it more cost effective to ship for you.
Yeah. So anyway, they come together. There's enough for all 3 rollers that you have on your machine. They slide into the little casing that's on the canvas leader. If you don't have a casing, sometimes we just see people make them.
They just flip over
you
the
flip over the
canvas.
canvas and sew it.
Stitch it down, yeah.
But the rod slides in, and then you just snap down your fabric to it. It doesn't work so well with Minky. Ask us how we know. You might have to use pins for that still.
Yeah.
But everything else, it puts them on in a snap.
It does. No, they're really cool. We love them. They have different sizes for your 10-foot table, 12-foot table, 14-foot table. We always get asked, what size do I need? Because I have this, my table's really this long. Well, it's really based on your canvas size, so just go by, it's based on your table size, not your canvas size, sorry. So whatever size table you have, that's what you're going to select.
Yeah. So they come in at, did you say what sizes they come in?
10, 12, and 14.
Okay. So if you have anything smaller than that, I would just get the smallest set, which would be a 10-foot table.
Yeah.
And then it can adapt to it. That's also another benefit of them being in a smaller size.
Yeah.
You don't have to take off as much if you have a 6-foot, an 8-foot, a 7-foot, 9-foot table.
And while we're speaking of something like this, you know, we do have free shipping on our website with 99 or more on everything but batting for retail customers.
Caveats
few
there.
rules apply, but this does qualify.
So makes and by themselves, this one alone I think is 99. So yeah, you're getting free shipping right off the bat. Cool, yeah. You pick the next one.
I was gonna see what Mike said. We could get 2 of these. Yes, if you had the 2 machines. He says love Superior threads, or you can buy 2 of them, one for each machine.
You can have everyone for. You can have 6 of them.
Jackie loves her red snappers. Your red snappers go with any frame, Donna. They will work on any frame.
They will work on any frame.
You might have to adapt the leader if your leader doesn't have a little.
As long as the canvas laser has a little envelope hole at the very end that you can slide the rod into. If it doesn't, you'll have to make one or buy new leaders from.
Yeah, but generally most people just make them.
Most of the time they just flip it over
and sew it down with their long arm or mid arm so that they can put it in there. And I want to say that they have a video on YouTube on how to do that. Yeah, I think she does. On the original one. The original videos.
Okay. I don't believe I've ever seen that, but okay.
So, so let's show them the balloon. So we love this balloon.
We showed this one last week or the week before?
It's been a few weeks ago, but since we're talking about little cool gadget things, stocking stuffers.
We have that.
So there we go. We have 2 different sizes, a 6-inch and a 10-inch. This is the 10-inch balloon. Probably the more popular size is a 10-inch balloon. And what's fun about it is you see it in the top of here. It's actually just a hole with the balloon in there. And so when the balloon goes down, you pop it, and then you can just take the balloon out and fold it up, store it until you're ready to use it again. Put the balloon back in there. And it's good for all ages.
I love it. I play with it in the store all the time.
I know you do. And what's fun about it is it's not like a ball where if you hit it really, like you have somebody that throws and hits something, it doesn't fall because it's so lightweight. So your items are protected in your house by your ground goods, is what I'm trying to say.
Why did your whole accent change? Your items are protected in your house by your ground goods.
Because it's kind of like, I was thinking like a commercial.
That was so...
You know how like you're watching a commercial and they'll be talking and then they'll go, and everything has changed all of a sudden. You know, they change their voice. Like at the end, in terms and conditions may apply.
Everything was protected by your ground goods. What did you just hop off a yacht or something? What was that? Everything is protected.
Might be watching.
What are you, an insurance agent now?
There we go.
Your umbrella policy.
Well, that would work for this.
That was totally off topic. Anyway, continue.
Exactly. So another fun gift. Alrighty, why don't you go over a few more small things really quick.
A few more small things.
You guys, we're here for you too, so if you have any questions, please feel free to put it in the feed. We love chatting with you guys on Friday morning because we can also answer your questions. Today we just decided to show you random stuff, but we always love to talk about different things.
We do. Let's go back overhead. I want to look at one of my favorite things. The slide and trim Hexagon log cabin template. We did a video on this one a little bit of time ago, a while back. But this one has 2 templates that come in it to create a really cool Hexagon log cabin. So this is the base one that you kind of go to for the most part when it comes to sizing. And then if you want to go to the full extent of the template, I did one like this that went really, really large. You can make these really cool hexagon log cabins, and they take little to no time at all.
And you know, and if you are like me and you're really a beginner piecer, you look at that and you feel overwhelmed. But when you watch his video and watch how he does it with this template, it makes it so, it makes it much easier.
It's super fast and easy.
So it's not as intimidating when you watch the video. But when you first look at the template, you would think, oh, that's going to be really hard.
Right.
Or not the template, but the actual thing.
Yeah. But no, the slide and trim hexagon log cabin template set is super duper cool to have, again, for yourself or to gift to somebody else.
Super fun.
You want to gift one of these to me?
You probably already have one.
I don't have one. The store has one. I don't have one.
But you can use it anytime.
I don't know how to do that. But no, these are fun.
It's like our whole store for Corey, no?
Facts. It's a dangerous thing about owning a quilt store. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stuff just keeps coming in. These are also really cool if you want to make something really quick, placemats, or if you want to make, what are those things? Hot pads?
Yeah,
thingies.
that'd be really fun.
It'd be a really
Christmas
cool
fabric.
You can make, and you can have some cool hot pads with it.
Yeah.
No, that's hot. Are they hot pads?
You talking about like where you hold?
No, I don't want to hold it. I want the pan to sit on it. What are those things called?
Hot pads.
Is it a hot pad?
That's close enough. Yeah, because
no, a hot pad's when you grab it.
You also put them on there. Do you not cook very often? I know I taught you how to cook.
I know how to cook. That's not the problem. I don't know the exact terminology when it comes to cooking. I just grab the thing out of the drawer because I know that's what it sits on.
It's a hot pad.
Is it?
I'm sure they have a fancy word for it, but we're going to go with hot pad.
I feel like it's like a pot insulator.
Pot insulator? Is that the new word for it?
I think that's what I'm going with. I think you can make some pot insulators.
So depending on where you live, you can give it a
what
fancy
are they called?
name. It's a hot pad. You
is
guys
it,
help me out
Is it a
here.
hot pad? I thought the hot pad was the thing that you grabbed.
No, it's...
I call mine a hot pad. Yes, a hot pad.
Thank you, people. It's a hot pad. But if you want to call it a hot...
I'm going to call it a pot insulator.
No, a pot insulator.
A pot insulator. To protect you from heat.
There you go.
Anyway, I don't know. But these are really cool. You can do that with them as well, and they're really quick gifts. It's based off of 1.5-inch strips, so if you get a honey bun, that's what they're called. 1.5-inch strip rolls of honey buns. You can get red, white, and green, and maybe use like a gold or silver center.
Or you could put a little Santa or snowman in there too.
You could fussy cut a Santa, a snowman, a penguin.
Anything.
The Grinch. Grinch is very popular right now.
Very popular. And then use green and
white.
Green and white.
What were you going to say? We better say green and brown.
No, I was going to say red.
Oh, we could do green and red too.
Red.
He's not. Well, the Grinch is green.
Yeah,
you can do like green and white, but white would get dirty. You can do green and red.
But the Grinch popcorn that I ordered was green and red. So we're going to say green and red for the Grinch.
Yes, that's correct. Because the popcorn company knows all. Everything. Oh, pot holder grab things. Rita.
There you go.
That's the one. Pot holder grab things. It's a trivet.
A trivet?
Trivet.
Well, they probably have those things that are not made out of fabric, maybe.
Yeah.
Or depending on where you live.
I have a cork one.
Teresa?
I have a cork one.
A cork one?
Yeah, I got those from the IKEA.
That's the fancy word. It's a trivet.
I like pot insulator.
Anyway. You're going to frame that and you're going to copyright that name?
I'm going to go make a t-shirt.
Say pot insulator. Join me in my... Okay.
Anyway.
Alrighty, so the next couple things.
The next thing that we can take a look at is EasyThread. This is a product that we bottle and everything here in our store.
Yes.
So what EasyThread is, it's a silicone thread lubricant, and it's going to help you with thread... This one's not open.
I know, but it was just to give an idea.
Oh, okay. It's a silicone...
It's visual. We have to have visual stuff.
Okay, Mom. Silicone thread lubricant that you can apply to your thread. If you're having, like cotton threads, normally they dry out over time because they're a natural fiber. So with this, it's non-staining. It's not going to hurt your machine or your fabric. It's a big question that we always get. You can crack this open once you take the little stopper on the inside off, and you just pop this open and you drizzle it down your thread.
But you technically don't drizzle it that way. You want to make sure.
Go this way. It's easier for the camera. Visual, it goes this Oh, it's upside down. There we go. Visual, it goes this way, but you drizzle it down the thread, and what that's going to do is put moisture back into the thread, help it go through your machine a little bit easier, stop breakage as much.
A lot less lint.
A lot less lint.
Great for metallic threads too.
It is really good for metallic, yeah.
The idea is it's taking the friction off the thread for you as it goes through the thread guides.
Thread guides and the needle. The thread goes back and forth through the needle a bunch of times prior to actually going into the quill.
If you have any problems with thread breakage, lint buildup, things like that, definitely give it a shot. Give it a try. They're on sale right now. You'll love it.
I can't promise it's going to stop thread breakage because sometimes that has to do with your machine and your tension, but it helps alleviate.
If it has to do with the thread, it will help.
Yes,
if
that's correct.
If it has to do with the machine, I'm sorry, I can't help you.
We have to give that little pointer.
A little disclaimer.
Yeah, I got to give that. There you go. With the pot holder.
I know my words, depending on the time of day.
I have no room to talk, so okay.
All right, I think we just have two more. There's another larger item if somebody's looking for a bobbin winder.
Oh.
It's over there, right in front of you. Let's look how big that is. There we go. It's got holders. Look at that, the fancy holders for your bobbins. You can put a hat on it. You can hold your hat. Who knows?
Depends on the day. So this is the Innova bobbin winder. It does not have to be used with just an Innova machine. That's the biggest thing we have to say.
Exactly.
It does not.
It's just the brand. That's
just
who
the brand.
made it. It'll do L size or M size. So if you're looking for a new bobbin winder, we have some in stock right now for you.
Absolutely wonderful. Again, hold your little bobbins up here. Hold smaller spools up here. If you run out of space down here with your bobbins, you could also use them up here to sit and stack up your bobbin colors however you want.
I never thought about that. Especially if you're only doing the bigger ones. That's also that's a good idea.
So you can just set them up there as well and stack up your bobbin.
That's really good. I never thought about it. See, look at that. They stay in place better too. I didn't know it was for that.
It's not for it. I just came up. It was just a different idea.
No, it is a good idea.
It has an automatic start-stop. So when you start it up, I guess an automatic stop. When you start it up, the lever comes down, or you put the lever down. Once it fills up, it'll kick it back and it will stop running. The motor doesn't keep running and wait for you to stop it. It's going to be done. You can adjust that fullness on the bobbin as well. There's a little screw here to help you do that as well.
Awesome. Do we have any other questions?
Let's see. We're funny. Thank you, Donna. To pot holders are fabric and flexible. If it's going to be... Who's calling you?
It was your brother.
Hi, Ryan.
And now that he knows, he's like, you should be driving to school carefully without being on your phone, son. This is his time between the airport and school.
Ryan, number one son.
Well, that's what he labeled.
You know what? He can come do this job then. If he's your number one son, he can come. Merry Christmas. He can have the job.
No, he went into my phone and changed it.
I bet he did. He went into her phone and changed it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, she went into her phone. She probably doesn't even know how to change it. Sue said, if it's only for setting hot pads on and not flexible, like cork, metal, or tile, it's a trivet. Oh, she's teaching me. Okay, so pot holders are fabric and flexible.
Okay.
Trivets are like cork and tile. That's what you set the thing on. So the cork pot insulators that I have are called trivets.
There you go.
If they move like this, when you're grabbing the pan out, it's called a pot holder.
Thank you for that education, because honestly, I just didn't know that.
The more you know with Sue.
The more you know with Sue. There you go. There's your show. The more you know with Sue.
Jackie said, Corey, be nice to your mom.
That is so right.
Everyone thinks I'm mean to my mom. I don't think I'm mean. Am I mean to you?
You're not mean. No, you're not mean.
Wow. Did we see that? You're not mean. There was a but in there. We have very strong personalities. This is how we get along.
Exactly.
Oh, tell them what the lady that was in here the other day said. There was a lady in our office the other day, very, very sweet lady, and my mom and I were not going at it, but we were having a conversation, and she said something. Mom said something. She combined like 3 sentences into one.
That's because you know what I mean when I say 3 sentences in one.
That's not the point. But she was like, and I was like, why are you combining 3 sentences into one? This doesn't make any sense. I need you to explain this. And the lady, I think she was a new customer. She was like, are y'all related? And I said, yeah, that's my mom. She was like, okay, I didn't know that you could talk to your boss that way, so I was kind of concerned. And I was like, maybe I want to come work here because y'all are very open and honest. And she was very funny. I was like, no, that's my mom.
Yeah,
I
it
love
wasn't
her.
anything bad. We were just, we have our way of talking sometimes.
Three sentences into
Three
one.
sentences into one.
Yeah.
But apparently you didn't get it that day because you were telling me to break it down.
I needed it broken down. It was an early morning.
I know.
It was an early morning.
Mornings for sure.
What do we got?
Awesome.
Last but not least.
I think that's it.
No, we have one more.
Oh, the pencil?
Well,
Or
it's
the
not. I mean,
pen?
it's a pencil, but it's a pen. It's still very popular.
Oh, yeah. Very true. Very true. This has been around for a long time, too. And originally, it was just either one or the other. Now they've combined it for you.
They got smart and combined it.
Yep.
So this is the dual-purpose marking pencil, or marking pen, excuse me. And what this is going to do is there is a mark be gone, and then there is a disappearing ink. So you have two sides, one of them with the disappearing ink. If you're drawing on, eventually it will disappear. So you want to get quilting quickly. And then you have the mark be gone, which is has to be washed off.
Correct.
Yeah. So either one of those, depending if you want it to stay for a while until you're done, or if you just need something really quick. The disappearing ink will be in purple, mark be gone will be in blue.
Yes.
But they're really, really nifty, and they've been around, like you said, for a minute.
They're awesome to have on hand, especially for freehand.
Yes.
So between the chalk pencils and that you should have kind of what you need.
Yes.
Yeah, or like I said, the chalk pencil, the pounds pencil.
Oh, the...
So that, or a chalk pencil.
Either
Those
one.
all three will work. The
Yeah.
regular chalk pencil.
Yeah, the regular chalk pencil is still a staple. It still works really well.
Yeah.
I was going to say, with the mark be gone, to remove the marks, you will gently put a clean cloth with some water on it, and it will, if you start rubbing it away, it'll disappear.
There you go.
Yeah.
The more you know again.
So with plain water, you don't need anything fancy. You don't need anything hot or cold, probably
You're so funny how you're reading
lukewarm.
that.
I'm just making sure.
We've done this before, but we also want to make sure we do the disclaim.
The disappearing ink, they changed the timing on it. It used to disappear in like 10
Seconds.
minutes. Now it's 48 to 72 hours.
Oh, that's
So you have
really
time
good.
to actually use it. That's good.
Yeah, no,
They
'cause-
changed it.
Yeah, it used to disappear in about 10 minutes.
It was like quick. Okay, 48 to 72 hours.
There you go.
Depending on humidity and penetration of ink can alter timing.
It is so funny how much more stuff gets put on the packages these days. Back in the
it's
day,
good
we would have
instruction.
packages without any instruction.
They said give it a shot, figure it out.
And then now it's
That's
like
cool.
sometimes a
Saves the
lot more.
phone call.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Oh, do not iron over the marks.
Okay, so that one you don't iron over. This one you do iron
Yeah.
over. Okay.
We're
just
learning all sorts
rambling.
of stuff. We're having fun. That was fun.
Any questions about anything we've talked about this morning, please let us know in the chat. If you watch this after it's live, we still go back and answer questions, so please feel free to put it in there. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, please subscribe. Tell all your friends about us. We enjoy talking to people, meeting new people all the time. And this is just our fun part of the week is on Friday morning. What are you laughing at?
Karen said I need my eyes checked
Oh,
because I'm reading it like this.
yeah.
I can read it from further away. I was trying to be scientific. I can read it from here.
Can you? Because I can't.
Can you?
No,
What does that line say?
I would have to bring it closer. This is really small writing. Oh no, I couldn't even see it that close. My eyes have changed so much in the last 10 years. It's crazy. So, okay.
Let's see. Debbie said, brought your wool batting roll, worked like a charm, loved it. Oh, we're glad to hear that.
Yeah,
Love a good
awesome.
wool batting.
Yeah, wool's nice. We
Love a good wool. We used, I used wool and Spike's quilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wool's nice.
Love a good wool. Nice and puffy.
Puffy, nice and puffy. Plus, it's breathable.
It's breathable, so it
Keeps you warm and cool
keeps you
at the same
warm.
time.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a good staple
Yeah.
for quilting.
Good. Alrighty.
I feel like there was one more thing I was gonna say.
I don't know. I think we're good.
I feel like I had something to do with the freehand stuff. I'll do it next week.
Oh, okay. Sounds
Sure, it'll
good.
come together. Alrighty.
What
Anything
video are
else
you
you
doing
got?
next week? Are you doing a freehand one again?
I think so. Do y'all want to do another freehand video next week? I think I'm gonna do some more fancy feather stuff. I had fun with that,
Yeah, you did a good job.
and then I played with it on
did
the
good.
other side after I got done. I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna keep playing since I'm here.
Yeah.
Um,
Sometimes it's fun just to get on the machine and create.
You'd be surprised just throwing on some plain fabric because that's all that was on there, and you just go to town, just have fun. There's no. I was looking at the comments last night. The team was. I wasn't able to look right at them, and they were. I was calling a few things. Oh, this is an error. Oh well, just keep on moving with it. And people were commenting like how good that made them feel. That it doesn't bother me. You just move on.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. I mean, you can't fret on it. You can't sit about it because then you're gonna start getting in your mind.
Well, like she said last night, she's like, you're the only one that knows it's an error. Somebody else is going to think that's what you chose. That was design choice you chose.
It's a design choice.
It's a design choice, like we always say.
And I was like, oh, that's not where I wanted to go, but okay, let's keep going with it. That's what you have to do. That's what makes it fun. And that's
Exactly.
just this. It took me a while to get over that step, though.
Yeah.
I was a hardcore perfectionist about it. If it didn't work, I just ripped it out. I don't have time for that anymore.
Yep.
Just go for it.
Have fun. It's not fun if you have to rip stuff out.
Ripping out is not fun,
Like
as we know. Reverse sewing, not fun.
Reverse sewing. There
It's
you go.
not fun.
All right, guys. Thanks again for joining us this morning. We're going to let you go have your day, and we're going to go have ours.
Another quick question. What's the balloon thing for? Go over that one more time.
Oh, so the balloon thing is the template that we sell. It's called you have it over there
Fabric balloon template set.
It's just, so there's a 6-inch and a 10-inch. You get the 2 templates to make the balloon and a couple of balloons in there. It uses any balloons. So it's a reusable, fun toy to have, gift, and you only need the 1 template and it can make 1,000 balloons.
Yes.
That's what's nice about it. Is
you can keep using them over and over again.
Keep using the template over and over and over again.
No! It doesn't hurt anything.
I know. See, it didn't hurt anything. Proof. You did not hear a crash, did you? All right, that's a good way to end it.
That's a good way to end it. All righty, y'all. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a great weekend. I will see you next Thursday. Are you going to be around next Thursday?
I should be.
Do you want to do some freehand? You should do fancy feathers. I should sit back and let you do it.
I need to let's start off with the beginning fancy feathers.
Do you want me to teach you how to do a feather and then move from there?
Yeah, we can go from there.
You know how to do a feather, though, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, we'll give you the step-by-steps, too. Okay. All righty.
Yeah, maybe I'll attempt it.
Well, everybody else, too. Some people don't know how to do feathers. It's a
no,
lot.
I know.
I mean, you have a
That's what
lot
I'm
of beginning quilters now. It's getting big
well,
again.
I know how to do, like, the one feather. Like, I know how to do one feather.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to do the rest of them.
Well, that's you just got to start somewhere.
I know. So I'll start somewhere.
And then I'll make you do some of the stuff in the book.
That sounds good. And it'll be my design choice.
Exactly. We'll frame them right next to each other.
Oh, great.
All righty, y'all. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.